So hopefully you have mastered objective 3, which is finding the equation of a line given a point and a slope. So that objective 4 is just adding on one more step. So again, to find the equation of a line, all you need is a point and a slope. This objective 4, they're going to give you 2 points. So what are you missing? Slope. So what do? You find slope. And that's the only thing that we're adding on. So we're going to find the equation of a line passing through the points 2, 4, and 4, 7. And I want my answer to be in slope-intercept form. So just like in objective 3, I'm going to do it the 2 methods. Again, maybe now you've picked one method and you only want to do that one. Maybe you're learning both and using one for slope-intercept form and one for standard form. Totally up to you. But no matter which method you choose, the first thing you're going to do is find slope. To find slope, you use the slope formula. So we're going to plug in our points. So I'm going to write my points on top of each other because then I just don't lose track of them. I'm going to do 7 minus 4 over 4 minus 2, which is going to give me a slope of 3 over 2, or 3 halves. Now I need to find the equation of my line. And I can do this either using method 1, which is using the equation y equals mx plus b, or I can do method 2, which is using the slope formula. Does not matter, gives you the same answer. So some people like this one because it's just what they've learned, they're comfortable with. Some people like this one because it's just the workhorse. But regardless, you're going to put in your slope as 3 halves. So no matter which method you choose, your slope goes in as 3 halves. Now you have a choice. They gave you 2 points. They gave you the point 4, 7, and they gave you a second point of 2, 4. You can use either. It will give you the same answer no matter which point you use. So I always use the one that has smaller numbers. It always looks nicer to me. So I'm going to plug in x is 2 and I'm going to plug in y is 4. So again, doesn't matter which method you use, this is what you're doing. You're plugging in y is 4 and x is 2. If you're using y equals mx plus b, you're then solving for b. So 2 divides by 2 nicely. So this is the magic method. This is when I love this method, right? When the fractions go away and everything ends up nice. So we get b equals 1. So my equation would be y equals 3 halves x plus 1. And this would be the equation of the line. If you're getting these wrong consistently and you're nervous for your test, don't forget you can always check. If you plug these points into the equation, they should make it true. In fact, choose the one that you didn't use. So choose 4, 7. Do I get 7 when I do 3 halves times 4 plus 1? 4 divided by 2 is 2. I get 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7. So since I found it using the 0.24, I checked it using the 0.47 and it worked. That's the equation of my line. They wanted it in slope-intercept form, so I'm done. If you had chosen this method, again, it wouldn't matter which point you used. If we did like this, don't forget the next step is bottoms up. So 3 times x minus 2, 2 times y minus 4, and then you multiply through. And then you put your letters on one side or your variables. So you get 3x minus 2y. Oh, sorry. Take that back. I'm so used to, I started just using this method when you're just solving for standard form. I always think I'm still solving for standard form. So I'm starting to solve for y. So I'm going to add 8. I get 3x plus 2 is equal to 2y. And then I'm going to divide everything by 2. I get 3 halves x plus 1 equals y. I get the same answer. And again, for either of these, if you use the other point 4, 7, I would get the same answer. So for example, like if I just went through this one and I said, hey, I'm going to use 7 and I'm going to use 4 for my x. 4 divided by 2 is 2. I get 7 equals 6 plus b. I still get b is 1. It does not matter which point you use because both of these points are on your line. They both give you that same slope. All right, let's try another one. So pause the video, try this one on your own. So no matter what, your first step is to find slope. slope is found by taking the change in the rise over the change in the run. So you would get, and again, I like putting my points because it just makes me do it right. So I'm going to do my change in my y's. So -7 minus 3. So then I'm going to go this way over 5, take away -4, which gives me -10 over 9, which is my slope. Now to find the equation of line, it says in standard form, totally up to you. You can use method 1, which is putting it into y equals mx plus b, or you can use the slope formula. I'll do both. So method 1, we're going to use y equals mx plus b. A little bit trickier for this one for sure, but totally doable. So again, you know your points. You've got 2 of them. You can use either one. I'm going to choose this one. So this is my y, this is my x. So y is 3, x is -4. Your slope we just found was -10/9. Not the nicest number, but that's okay. And then we're going to simplify. So I get 3 equals, this is over 1. So we get -10 times -4 is 40. 9 times 1 is 9. At this point, you can multiply everything by 9 to get rid of the fractions, or you just deal with it. You've got 3 take away 40 over 9, because we're isolating, equals b. We're going to create a common denominator, so I'm going to multiply by 9 over 9. I get 27 over 9 minus 40 over 9 is equal to b. 27 minus 40 is -13 over 9 is b. Ugh. So my equation is y is equal to -10/9 x minus 13/9. Now to put it in standard form, I have to get rid of that fraction. So I'm going to multiply by the lowest common denominator. Gone, 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 gone. I end up with 9y equals -10x minus 13. I'm going to add 10x to each side, and I get 10x plus 9y is equal to -13. Oh, my hand hurts. That was a lot of writing. Okay, so that's method 1. Definitely not my preferred method. Method 2, I'm giving this one the less room this time because I know it takes less steps. Method 2, use the slope formula. So slope equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Your slope is -10 over 9. Y minus, x minus. You can use either point. So we had the point -4, 3, and the other point was 5, -7. You choose. It does not matter. They're both points on the line. I'm going to choose the -4, 3 this time. Well, again, so I'm going to put in y minus 3, x minus -4. And then I'm going to simplify. -10 over 9 equals y minus 3 over x plus 4. And then I'm going to go bottoms up. So I've got -10 times x plus 4, and I've got 9 times y minus 3. Then I'm going to simplify by multiplying through. I get -10x minus 40 equals 9y minus 27. And then to put it in standard form, I need all the letters on one side. So I'm going to move everything to the right. I'm going to add 10x, add 10x. I end up with -40 equals 10x plus 9y minus 27. And then I'm going to add 27. 7. I end up with -13 equals 10x plus 9y. So no matter which method I used, I get that same answer in standard form. You can take your points, whatever point you didn't use to solve for the equation, and plug it in to make sure it makes the equation true. But go and try these. So you're looking for the questions in your homework that say, find the equation of a line given 2 points. Good luck.